Hey everyone, lesson 3, level 7, choosing your own adventure using the math.square-root function. So we did rate of return. I'm going to assume that city sizes is going to be quite similar. So let's click on city sizes and see what we need to do. So right away, I'm looking at the research runner class. And they have created a 1D array of string objects that are called names, and those appear to be city names from around the world. And then there is a 1D array of double values, which are city areas, and I'm assuming that these are the areas. So for example, this area is the area of New York City, and this is the area of Tokyo. And then they've created a research object called cities, which takes names from probably this array and city areas from that array as input values. So let's look at the research class. So in the research class, there's a private string array variable and a private double array variable of names and cities respectively. And you can see the constructor here in line 12 takes names, the names array and the cities array as input values. And there's your getters, get names, get cities, got all that stuff, good. And so this is probably what we are going to do. We are going to work on the calculate sizes. And so I'm looking over here at the to-do list. Oh, hold on. To find the approximate width of each city, the researcher needs to find the square root of each value in land areas divided by math.pi. What? So let's write this array. So let's traverse the cities array, and then we calculate the width of the city using this formula here. And then we return a 1D double array containing the approximate width of each city. So I'm going to create a new empty array. So it's going to be, I'm not going to put it there. I will put it here. It's a double array. And I'll call it width. And this is going to be a new empty array to start with. It's going to be a new empty array that takes double values, but the length of it will be the same as the length of the cities array. So I'm going to take the, if I could only spell cities, dot length. So I've created that empty array. And since I'm going to be putting things into this width array, I need to use a traditional for loop. So I'm going to go for int I equals 0. I is less than the cities dot length. Man, I'm having trouble spelling today. And I'll increment I by 1. And then what I want to do is I want to set the this first value. I want to set my width at index I equal to the math.sqrt, the square root of the land area times pi. So I need the area. Is that what that was? Cities is, that seems weird, but anyway, I should have been areas, but beside the point. So I need the square root of city. Oh, there I am, not spelling correctly again. At index I times math dot pi, right? Oh, not math dot pi. Got it. And then I think I need to multiply that by 2 times 2. And then I'm going to return the width array. So I think this is good. And there's my toString method. So my guess is when I print something out, there's going to be like the names of the cities, colon, the area of something if I have to print it out, but let's see. So I returned my 1D double array. Let's go back to the research runner class. Declare and initialize a 1D double array to store the area returned from calling the calculate size method. So a double array, and this will be called, I'll call this a my areas equals, so we are calling this, calculate sizes on the cities method, or on the cities object. Calculate sizes. And do I need to pass that anything? I forget. Does it need there's no parameter, so that's good the way it is. So, and then I want to use sizes to string method to get the values in the 1D array as a string and print the results. So I'm going to go, is sizes to string, was that a static method? Sizes to string is a public string method. It's not static. So this is, I'm going to use my object name. So I'm going to go cities dot sizes to string. I don't think I needed to pass anything to that as well. Oh, I do needed to pass it. Sizes to string takes that doubles value that I defined right there. So that will be my areas. Got it. All right. And I want to print this out. So I'm going to go system.out.println. And provided everything spells correctly and I don't have any missing semicolons, hopefully this will work. Of course it doesn't. And look where it's pointing. I can see right there. It's, oh my goodness gracious. So it's pointing right to there. Forgot a semicolon, of course. I think everything else is okay. Let's run this and see what happens. So notice this is what it printed out. Remember, and let's go down here to the toString method to remember how that was done. So it's each one is a name, like New York, colon, a space, and then the values at that index. That values is what I passed to it. So that's what we calculated. Now let's run the test. The test will tell us, is it correct? And it is. So there you go, kids. Hope that's been helpful.